Morning. So for this week's life hack, I find myself outside. I'm over in East Anglia this morning with my family because we had a death in the family recently. So I'm here celebrating that actually. And I found, as I mentioned last week, I've been waking up very early. Pretty much all of this year. I've always woken up early, but actually this year particularly. And these quiet morning hours, there's something really beautiful and quite ancient about greeting the dawn. And so I wanted to share that with you because it's a very common theme in many, many traditions and religions about each day. As each day dawns, we have a completely new opportunity to create a new story. Every night as we go to sleep could be seen as a mini death in some ways. And we can choose before we go to sleep to let go of any feelings, thoughts, patterns that are no longer serving us or our communities or our families or even our societies. And for me, these have been things like fear and anxiety, control. Being really honest about where am I trying to control myself or others or situations, and to what degree do I actually trust the natural flow of life in the universe. And so each night, a practice I have been really engaging in, and a hack that I present to you now for experimentation, is to allow anything that you wish to let go of to die, to just be released as you go to sleep. And you might wish to write this in a journal or just speak it aloud as you go to bed at night, and then acknowledge that when you awake in the morning with each new dawn, as I'm sat here greeting the dawn, as you can see the light rising behind me, you're born again. You're given a new opportunity to create a new story and to think new thoughts, to feel new feelings. And some of you listening to this might be thinking, it's not that easy. Come on, Jen. Like, we're geared to operate within habits and patterns, and we are. But equally, the more that we practice this particular habit of daily death and rebirth, of life, breathing into new patterns for us, the better we get at letting things go that no longer serve. And so as I'm here with my family this week celebrating the death-life passage of my grandfather, I'm reminded that we each have that opportunity to celebrate that life passage each and every day. And so as I awoke this morning and I'm now stood outside greeting the dawn, I celebrate a rebirth for myself and the letting go of old patterns that kept me numb, stuck, not feeling compassionate, controlling the world around me. And I acknowledge that they might surface again at some point during the day. But if they do, I just restate my intention that I'm letting them die. And with each night as I go to sleep, I allow that to be a clearing space so that when I resurrect and I'm reborn in the morning, new things can come in, new stories, new space for exploration and for more love. Because truly what the world needs us to do and be right now is love in action, compassion in action, empathy in action. And it's the action piece that's all important, because it's all very well to tell a new story, but it's quite another to actually enact it. So with that, I leave you for this week with the hack of deaf life on a daily basis. With love and blessings always from this dawn.